So almost a year and a half ago, the iPhone SE arrived just a few months after the iPhone 6s. It was nearly the exact same phone under the hood, just packed into an old iPhone 5s case. Fast processor, great camera, longer battery, check, check and check. So how are you doing everyone? This is Dr. Short Circuit and I welcome iPhone SE for a quick checkup. Let's roll. So I started using this iPhone SE to see for myself. Turns out, Apple's most affordable phone is still a nice little speed demon and totally hold its own against the larger, newer iPhones, especially when it comes to battery life. You just need to be one of those people who really values a small phone over a large screen to appreciate it. One of the principal advantages that the iPhone SE has that it's one of the smallest premium smartphones still on the market. While most manufacturers, including Apple, have continued to release bigger and bigger devices, the iPhone SE is still a petite and highly pocketable 4-inch smartphone. It uses the same casing as the 2012 iPhone 5, and although that may make it a little old-fashioned compared to the streamlined designs of more modern phones, there's some definite benefits to it. The first and the foremost is that it has allowed Apple to keep the price comparatively low. But it's also hard to deny that it still looks sleek and attractive all these years later. The screen, on the other hand, has not aged quite so well. While it makes for a pleasing miniature footprint, the fact that a 4-inch screen just doesn't give you all that much room to do things, to be honest. Its color accuracy and brightness are still among the best around, so display quality is on point and firm. Unfortunately, there's also the 1136x640 resolution. Even the cheapest budget phones of today are sporting 720p displays. But the iPhone SE looks noticeably quite competitive to its 1080p rivals, despite the fact that it has only to cover a 4-inch panel. Also, Retina technology just makes it sweet. I mean, personally I liked the display, I really liked it. Yeah. Talking about the performance, the SE still does a great job. Keeping in mind that it's powered by almost a 2-year-old A9 chipset, it still scores pretty well on Antutu benchmark and surpassed my expectation in its daily performance ability. iPhone SE can absolutely hold its own against cutting-edge Android flagship of today's time. It wasn't far behind the Pixel 2 in Geekbench 4's multi-core test and comfortably exceeded its single-core score. It achieved similar success over the XZ1 Compact as well. If your principal interest in iPhone range is for photography, you'll be pleased to learn that the iPhone SE camera is still excellent despite being a couple of generations behind Apple's main line. The main 12-megapixel sensor still produces bright, sharp shots with plenty of detail and accurate colors. Features like Slo-Mo 4K video recording capabilities are there too. Still makes it a great camera device. The only letdown is that the front camera is an average 1.2 megapixel snapper, so you gotta say goodbye to high quality selfies. So talking about the checkup report and all the excitement surrounding the latest and greatest Apple product, it's easy to forget about the low-key iPhone SE. This little device still has a lot going for it though. It's the cheapest iPhone by far, for example, starting around half the price of the iPhone 8. It's also the only major phone that's available in a 4-inch form factor, so if you are someone that prefers a smaller device, it's basically your only option. Thankfully, you don't have to compromise on power if it's small, or if small is what you're after, as the iPhone SE can still keep up with modern Android flagships. Battery life and camera performance is still pretty great. If you are after an iPhone without the footprint or the price tag of the newest models in Apple's lineup, the iPhone SE is still well worth your time. It may be pushing 2 years old, but don't count it just yet. Yeah. So thanks for watching. This is a pretty new channel as I switched over from my old channel due to some prior reasons. You can join my team by simply subscribing below and pressing the bell icon to get notified whenever a new patient device comes in for a checkup. Okay, gotta go. Bye.